Okay. Hey everybody, and welcome to our kickoff call. My name is Rin Young. I'm sure y'all have seen me posting in the group. I'm one of the coaches that are over this group. We have several in there, if y'all didn't notice. We like to all team up and work together to help you all more. More of us helping means more answers in the group and just more support and help overall. And there's a sorry, I'm trying to find the line that needs to be muted. I heard something. Okay, we're good. Okay. Okay, so first of all, Denise, you're me again. Hey, Rin. There's two Rins. That's Denise. Okay, anyways, so I'm so excited y'all are here and y'all are in this. Y'all are here. Y'all are dedicated. You're ready to learn a little more and get started. What we are planning on doing is we're going to make this a habit. So this is not just, okay, 21 days, let's lose 10, 15 pounds, done, I'm over, okay, great, see y'all later. This is going to be something you're going to do from now on. So it's not just for 21 days. This is going to be a lifestyle change. So we're, hang on, more people are jumping on. I need it, there we go. Okay, so this is going to be a lifestyle change. So y'all aren't going to lose that weight and then go gain it right back from the next week doing your old habits. This is going to be breaking those bad habits. We're going to get rid of them, and you're going to start a new lifestyle. Good? Okay. So what we're going to do, well, I guess I'm going to tell y'all just a little bit about me, because most of y'all I actually don't know. So a little about me. I have been a coach for a little over a year now. When I first started, my third child was just born. He was 2 months old, so I was just cleared to start working out. And I had tried literally everything out there, everything, anything you can think of. I tried it all. And I had been stalking my coach for a while and then just decided to kind of jump in. I went head first, signed up to be a coach while I bought my challenge pack. So I just kind of did it all in one. My husband was also gone at this time. He left when our youngest was 4 weeks old to go train for the Army, and he was gone for 8 months. So I was working at this point. I had 3 kids. One of them was a newborn, and I decided to take this on. You know, I'm a little crazy like that. And I also coach cheerleading, so I was a little slam-packed, but I was determined. I did not feel good. I did not like the way I looked. I was just kind of miserable. I've never really been like big, but I was probably the biggest that I've ever been after having my third baby. I was on bed rest with all 3 of mine, so I gained quite a bit of weight, but I just wasn't happy, so I needed to do something. And after 1 round of this 21-day challenge, I was back to my pre-pregnancy clothes, and after 2 rounds, I was in clothes that didn't even fit pre-pregnancy. That was my goal. I was really happy when my husband came back home. I was where I wanted to be, and I had a huge transformation, and of course he liked it. So that's a little about me, just so you'll know who you're talking to. But okay, so one thing that I want to talk about is most of the people in this group are moms, some dads maybe. But as a mom, we kind of get I don't even know the term for it. We think about our kids so much. Like, that's all we do. Everything we do is for our kids. I completely understand. So your mentality has been set that everything that you're doing needs to be for your kids. But for this 21 days, I need you to kind of put yourself and this a little bit ahead. It's not going to be a top priority. It's not your priority. Your kids are still your priority. But if you complete this challenge, you are going to be a better parent. So it's not like you're doing this and neglecting your kid. It's kind of like on the airplane. They always tell you to put on your face mask first before you put your kids. And I know everyone like me, I'm like, I'm putting my kids on first. I get it. But what if something were to happen to you before you could put that mask on your kid? So we're going to put the mask on us first, and then we'll be able to help our kids better. Trust me, you're going to be a better wife, you're going to be a better parent, you're going to be a better person, a better friend. It's just going to change your life. I promise you. Give us this 21 days. It's going to make a difference. So your mask on first. You, most of us are also wives in here, and I know the feeling when you get out of the shower, put your towel on, run to the bedroom really quick. You don't want your husband to see you. That's not how it's supposed to be. You should want your husband to see you naked. You should feel comfortable. So we want everyone to feel comfortable in any kind of situation. And my kid's watching this right now. Hey. But we want everyone to feel comfortable with their body. You should feel comfortable. You should never be ashamed. So that's one of our main goals, is to make you happy with you. We just want you overall to be more comfortable and happier in your own skin. So it's going to change a whole bunch, but you are going to have to put in this work. We cannot work out for you. We cannot make sure that you're eating the right food that you're supposed to eat. We can give you all the tools and all the tips and all the motivation and the push, but you guys have to do the work. So we're here for you every step of the way, but it's you guys that are going to put in that work. Okay, deal? You like me preaching to you over here? Okay, enough of that. Let's see. I got a little thing so I don't get off tangent. Sometimes I start talking and I just keep going in that direction, so I made an outline for me. Okay, so if you have days in this group like we're all going to have, I have them. You can ask the people in the group from before you don't want to work out. You wake up that day and you're like, nope, don't feel like it. Post in the group, because I can guarantee you you're going to have 50 other women coming at you. You better get on it, and just encouraging you. And it really does give a push. And I know you're like, I'm not going to post if I don't want to work out, but do it, because I promise you it'll give you that push. And you paid for this 21 days, so you need to get everything out of it. So make sure you're putting everything into it. And if you can't, post in the group. We have your back. That's what the group is for. It's amazing for accountability and motivation. So post. We will help. Okay, I know not all of you are doing the 21-day fix, but most of you are. And the meal plans are all kind of the same. They're all clean eating based, but not all of you are using these containers. I don't know why I put the purple and the green. It always gets stuck. But a lot of the meal plans do use these containers still. Size uses it. 22-minute hardcore uses it. We use it for the 21-day fix, regular, and extreme, the master's hammer and chisel. So a lot of people use that, but or a lot of groups. But I just want to briefly talk about the meal plan and also the containers and everything. And if this pops up any questions that you have, write them down. Don't forget them, because at the end I will open this up for questions. Denise, do you have your book handy? Your 21-day fix book? I'm trying to pull it up. My internet's just been crazy.
I can pull it up.
I'm trying to do that now.
Yeah. I don't have it handy, but I can pull it up. I've got it saved on the computer as a PDF.
Oh, it's pulling up.
Awesome.
Okay, so while I'm doing this, I can kind of show y'all how I'm doing it on my phone. My book, I showed a picture to the people the other day. It's completely ratty and messed up. And okay, so if any of you don't have your package yet and you still want to start tomorrow, if you go to get your pens, write this down. If you go to www.beachbodyondemand.com, you log in there with the login that you use to buy your challenge pack, and they will have all your information in there loaded for you. The workouts are in there so you can stream them, and also the meal plan booklet, your calendar, your workout calendar, everything is in there. So if you don't have it yet and you still want to start with a group, you can. You just won't have your containers, but you can still use the food list to pick out your foods and eat healthy. Oh my gosh, my phone's not ready to go. So there's an option if you need that. And if y'all need me to post that in the group, if you don't have a pen, I can. Okay, well, we're going to while I'm trying to log in, we can go on and go to the next thing. Okay, so one thing I do need everyone to do, and I need a promise, a real life pinky promise. We're going to do this. You're going to weigh yourself today or in the morning. I know. You're going to take before pictures, and you're going to do it in a sports bra and shorts. Okay, I know. Do it. I promise you. You'll want to see the changes. You'll want to see everything. So even if you take one set in a sports bra and shorts for you and then put on a tank top and pants in another one, that's fine. But for you, get on a sports bra and a pair of shorts and take a before picture either tonight or in the morning. Weigh yourself. Probably in the morning I would weigh myself. But what I want you to do after you weigh yourself tomorrow morning, throw the scale somewhere else. Put it away. Do not weigh yourself for this 21 days. Don't do it. The scale is evil, and it could lie, and it could make you not feel that great and make you think that you're not making gains when you really are. Muscle weighs more than fat, and it is smaller, so you could be losing inches but gaining muscle. So don't weigh yourself until the last day, that 21st day. I'm okay with it. 1st and 21st, no more in between. Everybody put your pinkies up right now. Pinkies up. I promise, right? Yes. Okay. I saw it, and the people that are watching the recording tomorrow, when we post it in there, they're going to have to make that promise too. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do really quick, some of you may have already done this, so you can ignore it or you can redo it with us just to make sure you got it right. We're going to figure up our calorie brackets for 21 Day Fix. So grab a pen and a piece of paper. Has anyone done this already? You can just give a thumbs up if you have. Okay, cool. Well, I know some of you have not, so let's do this really quick. Denise, if you can pull yours up, like literally it's not working. Okay, so what you do.
Let me grab it real quick.
Okay.
You want the
just like you know what? Forget it. I'm a crazy person. I have that picture. I'll just use the picture.
Okay.
Forget me. Okay. Okay, so what you do, you're going to take your current weight, so write down what you weigh right now, and then you're going to multiply that times 11. If everybody needs a calculator, you get your calculator out. Okay, that number, you're going to add 400 to that number. Then you're going to subtract 750. Now, if you don't want to lose weight, don't subtract that. That's the number you want to subtract if you're in this to lose weight. So if you want to lose weight, subtract 750. Now, what you get there is your bracket. So once you pull up your information, and I probably should just do it in screen share, but okay, once you see your, and you'll see the, I posted all those tools in the photo album, the 21 Day Fix tools. So if you're doing 21 Day Fix, there's different brackets, and you'll find your number that you just came up with on the brackets, and that'll tell you how much of each container you can have in a day. Not can have, but must have in a day. So we're going to go through these containers really quick. What I did in my booklet, like I said earlier, my booklet is completely ratty and drawn in, and I probably just need another one, but it's Old Faithful. So you go in and you scratch, this is what I did. I scratched off the vegetables and stuff that I didn't like. Like, I'm not going to eat mushrooms. You can't make me like them. I'm sorry. I'm not going to, whoop. If you've never tried it, don't cross it out, because I'd never tried kale or quinoa or anything like that, and I love them now. So if you've never tried it, don't cross it out. But like artichoke and mushrooms, I'm not a fan. Sprouts and radishes, you know, whatever. I went through and I crossed off everything I didn't like. Then I used whatever I had left, and I made a list out of that, or I just took that to the grocery store and went wild buying everything. But okay, green container. This is your veggies. So however many containers it says you can have, you can fill this up that many times. Fill it up, put your hand over it. You don't have to put the lid over it, just put your hand over it. That's one serving. So however many of those you can get, that's that. So that's your kale and your greens, your spinach, your tomatoes, celery, lettuce, cucumbers, carrots, everything like that. That's this one. Okay, so your purple one is your fruit, and actually your purple and your green are the exact same size. So if you one's dirty or something, your purple and green are the same size. So raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, all those kind of things. Your fruit goes in here. A banana, it's just half of a banana is a serving, so you don't have to cut it up and measure it in here. Half of a banana. Your red is your protein. So chicken. Oh, we got a line somewhere. Oh, it's gone. It's magic. Okay, so turkey, and some of it gives you like the numbers, like turkey bacon is 4 slices, but other than that, you'll just measure it in here. Shakeology is a red, and 1 scoop of Shakeology is 1 red container, so that's 1 protein. So if you're like me, I have such a hard time getting so much protein in a day. That Shakeology is such a big lifesaver. So that's a red container. Now, if you add stuff into your Shakeology, you have to count that. So if you put a half a banana, that's a purple and a red for your Shakeology. This will get easier, I promise. Don't overthink it. Okay, your yellow is your carbs. Carbs, the most loved container out of all of them, this little yellow one. So I want you to think about something for a second. Spaghetti. How many times have you ate spaghetti? And how many times was your noodle serving? Bigger than this. Yeah, like we've been eating wrong forever. This is it. This is 1 carb. So you don't get a whole bunch, but you do get them, so love them. And you'll have to look because like bagels, you only get a half of a small bagel. So not a whole bagel for 1, just half of a bagel. Tortillas, you get 1 small tortilla for a yellow. So if you're eating tacos, you get 1 tortilla with 1 serving. Anyways, those are the yellows. Blue. Blue is also loved. This is your cheese and avocado and your nuts. I'm sorry, my phone's dinging. Like pistachios and almonds, except for you don't just fill this up with almonds. You have a certain amount. So it's 12 almonds, 8 cashews, 14 peanuts. You'll see all this. It's all in your book. But also on this, how many times have you gone to the gas station and you bought a thing of almonds and you got your Diet Coke and you were like, I'm doing really good because I got this almonds and this Diet Coke? No, those almonds are like 5 of these. So you just ate way too much fat for your body to handle. You did good because you got that healthy snack, but your body can't handle that. So once it gets over this amount, it starts storing the rest. So that's it. That's what you get. Okay, orange. They do give you 2 oranges. I haven't really figured out why. Maybe if you put dressing in one and it dirties it up, you have the other one. But these dressing and sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. I love pumpkin seeds. I just scoop this in a big old bag and I'm eating and working and I have it and I just lick it out of there. Really good. Pumpkin seeds, dressings, things like that. Okay, and then you have your tablespoons, which is gray in the chart. That's your extra virgin olive oil, your what's that wonderful stuff called? Coconut oil, things like that, that you use for that. Nut butters, almond butter is my favorite thing, like ever. I could just eat it out of the tub. And I had never tried it before this. So if you've never tried almond butter, it's so good. A little almond butter on a piece of whole grain toast. I have it every morning. Okay, so that's that. If you have any questions on this, you're going to probably pop up and say, hey, what is this? What container does this go in? And what container does this go in? Because sometimes it gets a little confusing. It runs together. So if you have any of those questions, you can ask them at the end or post them in the group whenever you have those questions. Now, is anyone, I don't think anyone is anyone pregnant or breastfeeding that's doing this? No? Okay, well, just in case anyone is that's going to watch this, if you are breastfeeding, you add 500 calories to your bracket. And if you're pregnant, you add 250, I think. So don't forget that. You got to nourish your babies. Okay. Now, one thing I want to say, do not cheat. So many people want to go down a calorie bracket. Don't do it. You're just depleting your body, and it's going to start holding on to everything that it gets. You are in your calorie bracket for a reason. So don't go lower. Don't go higher. Stick to your calorie bracket. And you have to eat all those containers in a day. You have to. I know most people are like, I can't do this. I have to eat a lot of food. I promise you, It's a lot of food. The first few days I was like, how am I going to eat all this food? And I'm like jamming it in, and I'm at the end of the day, and I'm all, ugh. 250 if you're pregnant, Kristen. I see it in the chat. Okay, so you have to eat them all. Don't not eat them. This is about learning portion control and learning how to eat. So whatever your meal plan is, make sure you get all that food in a day. It's fueling your body, and it's exactly what your body needs for these workouts. You're not going to have the awesome results that you want if you are not following the meal plan. It's there for a reason. Nutritionists made it. Follow it. I promise you. Okay, let's see. A lot of people have questions about like when to eat what containers and things like that. We can get super in depth with that in the group when you have questions. But one thing I will say is fruit and carbs, I usually try to get those in before dinner. I'll only leave a carb for dinner, usually if I'm having tacos or something like that. But I try to get them before dinner just because the fruit is awesome, but it's loaded with sugar. So sugar before bed, not the best. So sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. But I try to get my fruit in before then. And carbs, just because they kind of help you, they kind of give you energy. And I need energy more in the beginning of the day than the end of the day. So I usually try to get my carbs in by 2 o'clock and my fruit before 2 o'clock too. So there's that. Okay. Oh, I'm all out. But at Target, they have, or I think Walmart has them now too. They have these color-coded Ziploc bags. I thought I had one in here. But they're all of the container colors, so they make it really easy for you. You can just shove some carrots in one and have your hummus in the container to dip or whatever. Or you can, like literally, they're perfect 21-day fix colors. Go get them. Make it easy on yourself. Don't make it hard. Okay, so everyone wants to know about cheats because they were advertised. It said you could have some cheats. Now, if this is your very first 21 days, I wouldn't recommend any cheats. I would recommend going through the 21 days, being strict to the food plan, following it completely. If this is your second or third or fourth round or whatever, you would substitute this for your cheat. This is a wine. If you want wine, you would substitute it for a yellow. I would not recommend doing it more than once or twice a week. And I really don't recommend doing it your first 21 days at all. I know, sad faces. But this is your wine. This is also, you have chocolate chips, I think, that you can do for a substitute. But y'all, you get like one cookie or something. That's a yellow. It ain't worth it. First 21 days, just hold on and be strong. You can do it. I promise. We've all done it. You can totally do it. But those are there, your cheats. Now, almond milk. I feel like I think in my book it says that almond milk is a yellow, but if you're drinking it in your shake and you're working out every day, Autumn says you don't have to count it. So if you're drinking it in your Shakeology and you're working out, almond milk unsweetened is a-okay. Now, if you're like having it in your cereal or something, it's a yellow. It's a yellow. Okay. We post some recipes throughout the time, and I just made my buffalo chicken, or not buffalo chicken, I made chicken stuffed peppers, and I haven't ate yet, but they smell so good. But we have a bunch of recipes and stuff that we get out of a Fix8 cookbook. We'll post a couple. Autumn made this cookbook if anyone's interested in it. It's not mandatory. You don't have to have it, but it's an awesome cookbook, and it lays out the container counts. So if you get tired of the same old thing, talk to your coach, and she can talk to you about it. Again, not mandatory, but it's cool and it's there. And your 21-day fix book has a few recipes, and they're all fantastic. Like, I've tried everything. It's all fantastic. Okay. I'm going to say this one more time just to make sure this is nailed in your heads. Eat your containers, all of them in a day, okay? If you do not eat them, you are killing your metabolism. It is going to, your body's going to store everything that you do eat when you don't eat enough, and it's just going to be fat, and you're not going to lose weight, and you're going to be like, why didn't I lose weight? I didn't eat anything. That's going to be why. So make sure you eat your containers. Don't kill your metabolism. This meal plan is to help your metabolism and help you lose weight. It's going to fuel your body right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to open up the floor for questions. So if anyone has a question, just unmute your line and speak up. Don't be scared.
I want to remind everyone too, after you take your pictures, your before pictures, take your measurements, all of them. There's a guidebook in your getting started, right? And it's I think it's on like page 5 or 6 of the book. I don't have my book handy, so I'm not certain, but it's going to tell you exactly what to measure on your arms, your bust, your back, your waist, your hips, your legs. Get all those measurements, because that's how you're going to know at the end of this 21 days how many inches you lost. And without getting those before measurements, you're going to have no way of knowing, other than your photos where you can see that you had changes, but you won't have a number to go with it. So please do that. And then now, if anyone has questions, please ask.
Anybody? Okay, well, just you know, our challenge group before this, actually today was the last day for them, and I don't know about the other coaches because a lot of them aren't posting yet in the group about it, but I've been getting messages all day long. One girl lost 15 pounds in the 21 days, the other one lost 10. All these inches that are coming off, and they're all really excited. So it's a good way to get today pumped up for me. But I want to add how much everybody lost altogether. It's an insane amount. They did really good. So just be excited. Like, that's going to be you guys in 21 days. You're going to be texting us saying, y'all, I just lost 10 pounds, or I lost 15 inches. One girl lost 15 inches, y'all, in 21 days. Nuts. It's insane. If you follow everything, it's going to be you. Like, that could be you. So make sure you follow this. Don't cheat yourself. This is all about you. So if you don't do the workout, you're only cheating yourself. You're not cheating us. We're here to help you. You're only hurting yourself there. Now, someone's got to have a question. Come on. Don't be shy. Kat, you have a question. Oh, yep. Hi.
What happens when you do miss a workout?
Okay, so this happens. I know life gets in the way. So I would recommend the next day doing a double if you can. If you can double up, that's what I would do. If something happens and there's just no way to make it up, don't be insanely hard on yourself. Get back up the next day, get back at it, and just get going. I know.
Okay, so this is for mess ups on food?
Mess ups on food, same thing, yes. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're human. So
okay.
Me, before, I would like eat one bad meal, like thinking, you know, it's just been a really rough day. I deserve this cheeseburger, fries, and large Coke. And then after that, I was done. Downhill from there. I was always eating worse. I was like, I've already messed up, so I might as well keep going. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's hurting yourself. So if you do cheat, scratch it. Start fresh. Tomorrow's a new day.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Hey, Bailey. Okay, well, what I'm doing right now, y'all know y'all hear this. I got the names of everyone that every challenger for this group, because y'all know we're giving away size, but I don't know if y'all knew we're giving it away tonight. We're going to go ahead and draw tonight for there's something. Everyone that joined this challenge is going into a hat, like right now as we speak, to win size. And if y'all don't know what size is, it is a newer workout by Shaun T, and it's a dance workout, and it's a lot of fun. Me being a dancer and cheerleader, I love it, but it's kind of different. It breaks down moves, and you get like a few at a time, and then you have to put them all together at the end, and you're so focused on making sure that you have the moves, you don't even realize you're like doing anything until at the end, and you're dripping in sweat, and you're like, oh my gosh, that was an insanely good workout. So it's fun, but you don't realize you're working out, so that's what the best part is. Okay, if anyone has any questions while I'm doing this, you can ask them. Otherwise, I'm going to draw for this. Who's taking their before pictures tonight and who's taking them in the morning? If you're taking them tonight, raise your hand. Sports bra and shorts. And weighing. If you weigh tomorrow morning, then on your 21st or 22nd day when you weigh again, weigh in the morning at the same time again. And when y'all think of questions, because I know y'all are going to have them, make sure you post them in the group. Rely on that group. Check in every day. If you're not posting and actively chattering in that group, it's not going to be successful. We've had groups that didn't, and they just weren't that great. So if everyone's participating, it's going to go a lot better. It's going to be better on you. Oh, Denise, while I'm doing this, will you tell them about the point tracker?
Okay, so up in the group, and I've got it posted so you can find it, but you can also go to the tabs where it says Files and look for Spring Into Shape Point Tracker. And what that is it's an interactive point tracking system. So when we do these daily challenges, which we're going to give you every day a daily challenge to complete, when you complete it, and you have to complete it on that day that we assign it, you can go into the point tracker and put down the designated points for that day's challenge with your name, and then put 1 point, 2 point, 10 points, however many it is, in there. You don't have to save the document or anything. It'll save when you exit. But in order to edit, once you launch it, you're going to want to go up in the right-hand corner where it says Edit in Browser. And you're going to click Edit in Browser. It's kind of green colored. You'll click that. It's going to open the document in a web environment. You'll update it, and you can just X out. It's going to keep your update. It'll automatically save it. And every time you earn points, go in and put your points in that point tracker. I know it's kind of bothersome to do it every day, but do it as often as you can, because it's really hard to catch your points up and remember what days you had points on if you're trying to do it down the road. So keep track of your points, because those points matter. At the end of this challenge, we have another prize. And we're not going to tell you what it is yet, but it's really cool and really special. And everyone in this group would love to have it. So be sure you keep track of your points. Yeah, me too. And be sure you keep track of your points. And then also at the end of your 21 days, whatever that falls on the 5th tab within that document, there is one called Results. Please go in there and put the total number of pounds you lost and the total number of inches you lost. So put your name, total pounds lost, total inches lost. And make sure you have that in there, because that's how we're able to track as a group how we've done and how we've supported each other and how we've cheered each other on to achieve our goals. So it's kind of an overall snapshot of what we did for each other as a group. So if you could do that, that's kind of, it's pretty important. It gives us a really good eye on how the success of the group. And that's how you use the point tracker. With it, if you have any problems with it or any questions, please put them in the group, and one of us will answer that and help you work through that document to make sure you're getting your points counted. All right?
And while we're talking about points, there's a little document. It's pinned at the top, and if you look in Spring Into Shape, if you're looking on your phone, it doesn't automatically pop up, and that's where we're going to also put the challenges for each day. And it's not going to be like crazy challenges like do 500 push-ups. It's going to be something simple just to add to it. It's not going to be tough. But if you're on your phone, you got to look at the top of the group. It'll say View Pinned Post. You'll have to click on that to see the pinned post. And right now it's the challenge rules. So if y'all haven't seen that, it's there. Check it out. But you get a point each day for doing, like she said, for doing the workout and the assigned task, do it on that day. The challenge will be posted first thing in the morning, very first thing, so it should be up pretty early. And different coaches will post it on different weeks. So this week it might be me posting, and next week it might be Denise, and the next week it might be Melanie, or it might be Julie. So just be looking for that pinned post at the very top. Okay, so you get bonus points. There are chances to earn bonus points because sometimes it could come really, really close, and you might be fighting and get those bonus points. I'm telling you, you want to win this challenge, y'all. I want to win this challenge. I'm sad I'm not able. Okay, so if you invite friends and family to join the next challenge group, and they join it, you get 3 points. So if simple, you have family and friends that would want to do it, 3 points there. If you post on a Beachbody or 21-day fix or size or whatever workout you're doing on one of those fan pages and tag your coach so we know that you did it, you get 2 extra points for that. And then for, like Denise was saying, go put your inches and your pounds in that chart, because for each inch and or pound you lose, you'll get 1 point. And the person who loses the most in each category gets 5 points. And a little surprise, since you all are on the call, you're here, you get 5 points. You made time, you took time, so add your 5 points in for being on this call. If you are listening to this recording, you'll get 2 points. So if you listen to this recording, make sure you write down your 2 points. For those that don't listen or anything, they don't get points. So kudos to you guys for being on this call. It really shows your dedication level, and it makes us excited to have people excited. Denise, were you going to say something?
Yes, we had a question about when is the daily assignment usually posted. It's usually between 7:30 in the morning that one of us will have it up. It's not usually earlier or later than that, but somewhere between 7:30, we have that daily assignment up for everyone.
And sometimes it is like in relation to your workout. So if you have already, this is going to be the one exception. If you've already worked out, like if you're a 5 a.m. workouter, then you can do that post or that challenge for the next day. That's going to be the only time we accept points on the next day, is if you've already worked out. And someone had sent me a message earlier asking when they should work out. It's completely up to you. Whenever you have the chance, you have that 30 minutes or however long to do it, you do it. Ideally, first thing in the morning is awesome. The rest of your day, you're going to feel great. But I know that's not ideal, and real don't usually align. So whatever works for you, as long as you get that workout in, you're good. Okay, any more questions before we draw? I got all the names in my protein cup. We good? Okay. No questions. Here we go. This is so exciting. This makes me nervous. I don't like being the one to draw. Okay, here we go. Here's the winner. Oh, can y'all read that? Kathleen Hansen. Woohoo! Congrats.
Yay!
Y'all are going to have so much fun. He can do it with you.
Yeah, he's a good little dude.
Hey, my kids work out with me, so why not? Okay, so just send your coach your address, and we will get that sent out to you. Congrats.
All right, thank y'all.
You're welcome. Okay, if no one has any more questions, and that's all I have, and we can jump off. Last chance questions. Okay, well, I'm so excited. Tomorrow starts, hey Madison, tomorrow starts day 1. Prep your food today. Set your clothes out on your nightstand, a water bottle, shoes, everything, so you're ready. That way it's there. Heck, sleep in it if you have to. Sleep in your workout clothes, whatever you need to do. Put your pre-workout by your bed, whatever you need to do so that you see it as soon as you wake up and it's there. Okay, so don't forget to be posting. We will see all of you guys tomorrow. So excited. Any questions, post them in the group. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.